Shoots up here. He's looking to rebound from a week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. 14-yard line. Now a 3-time 1,000-yard run. Gets it across the 25 before being tackled. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's really what you practice in the play.
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Once again, they run with Mixon. He's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's executed this on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt that league will do it a second time.
They get the kicks in the he close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring out 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. Deep to return is Darius Davis. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. Here's Murray. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 31 yards there, first down. He was doing everything he could to get the 6 points, a little bit short, but still an excellent run.
And look at it from the defense's point of view. They could have given up on that play. They did not, and still were able to corral it. And they've got some work to do on this down coming up. But at least they're being competitive and trying to stay with it.
Touchdown on the season. And the Shamrocks use the early turnover to get on the first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And Moore is going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Rallied around, and oftentimes the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of tapped him and said, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And again, it's Mixon. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard after the 23. When you look at his defense, this unit third best in the NFL in stopping a run.
We know it's only week one, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game. It's certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Returnable here for Davis. And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting that 2 touchdown lead on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's after they're going to fire this defense up. They made a good mission to deny that completion, and it came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Herbert now. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterback came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Herbert. Wide open, it's out and complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43. And then goes for 24 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a give running left is Nwangu, fighting him off. Azeez Al-Shaair, former 49er, in on the tackle. Now look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. They've taken care of that early.
Here's Herbert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Shamrocks have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 14-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And then he stopped right around where he would have been and had gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's another intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henry. After the turnover, here's Herbert. His throw is incomplete. Donald Parham, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. Now it's Herbert. And finally be taken down at the 18. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Herbert wants to throw out 3rd and 1. Marlon Davidson with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. David Dicker on now to try the field goal. The wind is at his back here in the second quarter. And his kick is gone. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 on that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started, so the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They play awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. Teammate, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Levis. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get it going.
Going to the middle of the field, it's got a man to play. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So Charles, this game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at it and see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I've already struggled. The only thing that's going to help him though, reps. If you think you play in college, what you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're not panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
They'll throw it again with Levis. Going deep for Hopkins. And he bats it away. It falls down incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
And Levis tosses his third interception of the game. Brady Williams picks it off.
Certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for it. The problem now is, if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes up on the field and says, all right, let's just set up for breaks up to certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get funny, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Out left and hauled in by Arcega-Whiteside. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we're getting the catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver when he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that in-line point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target. And that's how they'll shrink the defense.
Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Right in. That's going to be intercepted. Checked out by Sean Murphy Bunting. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because remember, he threw 3 picks last year. Starting to wonder
if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement.
Maybe his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Taking down attempt on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here comes the return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be blocked down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control and see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. You got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Michael Davis. Interceptions. What does this do to the psyche of the young quarterback?
Based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a fifth interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and play another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Deep left side here for Nwangu. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, being the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process and offense has to listen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's second and 3. Mixon running wide side. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Calling no game that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run supported. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. He appears to be about 2 feet short on 5th and 3. Leaves a little 4th and 1.
Some may face going to making a good play on defense. In this situation, just now being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run with Mixon. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and normally we focus on the media right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
On first down, it's Herbert. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 44 yards away. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's not the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Looking to throw. Herbert. Last dropped underneath to the Longo. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Justin Herbert. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. You see dragged across each zone. You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On the give is Nwangu. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They end up getting stopped twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
On 4th down, Herbert. And the short one here complete to his tight end. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that could be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Like somebody told me, he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver.
Badass.
Couldn't connect, and that will send him back to the drawing board.
That was cool. Good job, 10. Shit up.
Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. Throwing again. Herbert. On a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Play action. It's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose. Mike Williams. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Shamrocks just continue to roll. Extra point try now from Dicker. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Trying to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yards back to the 17. Great effort by Derwin James on the stop.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Levis now on 2nd down. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Levis looking to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Derwin James with a pair. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Dicker down attack on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
44. Titans, nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense, calling that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But another ball up for grabs here, and this is intercepted. It's all by Deion Henry, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Levis now off of play action. And look at this as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know, what do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. They always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Levis on third down. A shot downfield for Burks. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Michael Davis. And these guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there at the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. We got Herbert's throw pulled in by Schwartz. And he'll be corralled well right field right around the 40-yard line. A good pick up there, 21 yards.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Herbert on first down now. Flushed out right. That'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get this to Longu. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another run. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. From the 50, here's Herbert. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 32-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on third down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Herbert throwing again.
Yeah.
Well, tries to force it in, but it's intercepted. So the Titans are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. That'll get a fourth quarter pick for the little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it then. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys?
Right now.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. It's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is like a heavy bear. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up on the interception there. As you look at the scoreboard, you're just going to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. But this juncture, CD, you normally see teams back in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. And he was really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us. There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game of moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out?
Touchdown! J.J. Arcega right side. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Shamrocks continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just added on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It's been a tough go for them. They still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives and just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? You put points on the board, so if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really
Move it.
They've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 9. Levis.
God damn it.
But it's incomplete.
As a point, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Side is complete on the diving effort. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Well, a touchdown here on this drive. It didn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, the coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we play. A lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure to him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was up there.
And now here's another interception. Here's up for the Jr. As they take possession of the football at the 36-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Hogan's throwing it to Allen. And he's been taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Motion man Schwartz. On 1st and 10, Herbert. one is going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
In motion goes the tight end. Now it's Herbert. That'll be complete to the running back, Iwagwu. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help solve this one away. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they look to throw. And we're throwing the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. And again, Herbert. And this one is bitch. Couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talked about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
They snap it to Herbert. And he is caught. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they could do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. To the air again, and Herbert drops this off with the Iwagwu. Touchdown as they just handed their totals. Extra point try now for Dicker. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Here comes a return for the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. It's fair on the looking at what to do here offensively.
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big, you really have like one possession left and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Michael Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They're going to pass here with Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted. intercepted for the third time thus far. It's Roger McClellan with a pull. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard.
I'm in the yoga, we gonna get loose. You the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna think I can do what it do. My other people's to fill up a room. Hop in the back to the kitchen. And hop in the river, just listen to the room. My woman pride, tell my boo. Don't know I'm ready, I'm feeling like Bruce. Ooh, 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 ooh. I dream much, your Billy is blue. Ooh, 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 ooh. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm feeling like two. I ain't